Okay, I'm glad I noticed that it wasn't working before I started to talk. Why is my gain so far down? Whatever, it should be fine. Don't know why I decided to do this 20 minutes before I have work. However, not even 15. Here, not that. Here are the pick'ems I have right now. 0-3, I don't know. I just threw Nip in there. Fours is honestly a good pick. Maybe, if you wanted to. Or something like OG or Pain. Maybe even Complexity. I just put Nip because who knows. People say it's either Fluxo or the Mongols, but the Mongols got a sick ass logo, so it's got to be Fluxo. G2, Phase, Liquid, they gotta go through, right? They gotta. There's no way. G2, obviously. Liquid, probably. Phase and Mouse, probably. Phase has been really iffy, but there's no way, right? I think their first one is up against Monty, which honestly they could fucking lose, but who knows? Who knows? Then Ensign Pain. Pain, I don't know. Ents, I don't know. I don't know about these three at all. They could, they might not, they might, who really knows? So, right, let's say Phase win this. Obviously, Pain win that. G2 are winning that. Let's say Complexity wins this. There's no fucking way you are high if you think that fours, a team that's struggling to beat C tier teams or losing to academy teams, is beating Greyhound. Liquid will win that probably. Mouse will probably win that. Honestly, it could go either way. Who knows? And then this, it doesn't even fucking matter. These are basically the same caliber of team. So then Pain against FaZe is tough, because obviously I think FaZe will win that. I think Monty's honestly a better team than Pain. G2 wins that easy. OG or Greyhound, I don't know. I want to look at some of this. Okay. Yeah. I don't care about the ranking. I care about matches. So, let's zoom in a little. There we go. They lost to Cloud9, but honestly that doesn't count because Cloud9 sometimes is the best team and sometimes the absolute worst team. Who the fuck is Saw? Who is Eternal Fire? They lost to Apex. They won against Godsend. They took a map off Vitality. They won against Fnatic. They lost against Cloud9 again. They won against Vitality over here. So OG is an interesting. They got fucking. I don't know. Interesting, to say the least. It's spelled the other way. No, it's not. So, right. Let's go to matches. They've got Alistar and Vexite. These two players alone. Alistar is crazy for clutching, and Vexite is just dropping 30 bombs sometimes. These other guys, Diaz is okay, Sicker's okay, but, you know. Events, no matches, right? So they just barely lost against Bad News Eagles. Just barely. They won against Complexity. They won against Evil Geniuses. they won against all of these. Vertex, Big Dogs. I don't know who these people are. They won against the Mongols. They won against Tai Lu. They won against Eruption. I mean, they won against Nip. They lost against Pain, but it was kind of close. So this is why I kind of think, number one, whoever's putting these motherfuckers 0-3 is insane. You're just crazy. I don't know how you look at this and go, yes, they are not going to win a single match. When they've literally beat some of these teams before. They've beat the Mongols. They've come close in Pain. They've beat Nip. They beat Bad News Equals, Complexity, and Evil Geniuses. Well, Evil Geniuses isn't in here, but Complexity. So I don't know how you look at that and go, yes, 0-3. But which one looks better? I don't know, man. I don't... Probably OG. I think that OG probably wins that. Mouse or Team Liquid. Let's say Mouse wins that. Monty wins that. Let's say the Mongols win that. Let's say Ents probably will win that. Apex versus Nip. Sure. So then it would be G2 versus FaZe. That'll be a hell of a match. OG versus Mouse, which that'll probably be a tough one for OG. Probably. So they lost against 9. I don't know how to say that. Just 9 probably. They lost against Big. They won against FaZe. They won against Virtus Pro. They fucking lost to Fours, which is hilarious. I don't know, man. God, all of these teams are the same thing. It's so hard to tell anything because they're all so shaky. So I don't know. Who wins this? I don't know. Fucking Pain might win. Let's go look at Pain. Pain. Lost to Cloud9. Won against Big. Lost against Into the Breach. Won against EG. Nouns. None of these other guys are... Lost to Furia. Won against Fluxo. Won against Complexity. I don't fucking know. Literally, it could go either way, but let's just say Mouse wins. So then it's Greyhound versus Gamer Legion. If they lose, the Ninjas... Wait. If they lose against OG, then they go to Nip versus Greyhound. So let's say that Nip wins that. Then they go to this bracket, which I think they should easily be able to beat Gamer Legion. Complexity will beat Fours. Liquid will not lose that. Okay, so I think... Okay. So then it's great. Yeah. I don't think Greyhound can win this. I don't think Greyhound... This would be a pretty crazy upset for them to go through. Because then they would be eliminated. Yeah. I just don't think that would happen. And there's even a seed where they're versing G2. Yeah. So I think this is pretty good. Maybe the only thing I might think about is changing Pain out. What was Pain's record? Because Pain really hasn't... I mean, I don't know. Payne really hasn't played anything crazy. Like the fuck thing that OG has going for is they've gone toe to toe with like Vitality and Cloud9 multiple times recently, which that's good for them. But yeah. How's Ents looking in all this? Ents is so FaZe wins this, Pain wins this, G2 wins this, Sure Gaming Legion wins that, Grand wins that, Liquid wins that, Mouse wins that. So their first match, OG versus Ents. So they lost against Astralis, they won against Gamer Legion, won against Cloud9, lost to Fours, lost to Monty. Yeah, I do think that looks a little bit better than OG. So then Ents is versing Maus next, which could go either way, really. All these teams are so shaky. So shaky. Well, either way here, I think they're going to be versing. Yeah. So either way, it doesn't matter who wins these. They're versing either G2 or Liquid, which kind of sucks for them. But then it's Ents versus Monty, which, if I remember correctly, Monty seems like a pretty fucking good team. One against Apex, one against Evil Geniuses. I don't know what the fuck Astralis talent is, but one against LDLC. I don't even know they're still around. Lost against Vitality. One against Fours. So yeah, Ents would probably win that. So then they'd advance. They'd go through. So I do think actually Ents is a pretty safe pick. I think Ents is a pretty safe pick. This honestly should be pretty good. I just don't know about Pain too much, to be honest with you. I mean, it could happen. But does Pain's look any better than Greyhounds? So, okay. Lost against Cloud9, pretty bad. No, that's not what I want to do. They lost pretty bad. I mean, not that bad. It wasn't that bad. 16-13, 16-10, wasn't that bad. Yeah, let's X out these. I don't need these. God damn it. What was I doing? Greyhound Pain. Big, but I'm not too sure on. No, Big's pretty good. What are bad news? Okay, bad news Eagles aren't crazy. beat Complexity. How high are Into the Breach? Into the Breach is rated fucking 28 right now. I don't know how that happened. So these have all been pretty close. So let's actually see how they did like this, right? Because they both play Complexity. So Complexity 16-11. Oh, this is a best of one. That kind of sucks. Oh no, this is also best of one. Okay, so this is Nuke and Vertigo. So both kind of weird maps. Damn, that's dead even. Greyhound took one more round. What else have they both played? Not really much. Did they both play the Mongols? I don't like that. Did they play big? No. How high is Tai Lu ranked? Tai Lu used to be decent, actually. No, they suck. Holy bro. What happened to Tai Lu? Jesus. Oh, they actually... I didn't realize this. Okay. So, 2-16 on Ancient. They got stomped on Ancient, which is weird because they did really good on Ancient against Bad News Eagles. Then Greyhound 16-9 and 16-12 against Nip. And then against Pain, they did lose. But pretty convincing win on Inferno, a 16-7. And then not terrible losses. You know what? Fuck my Pickems. At the end of the day, this last slot is very, 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 very uncertain. Honestly, I should probably put Monty here. But if I was okay with having... Here, hold on, let's look at Monty. Yeah. I mean, they're all ranked like around the same. And they haven't played... I mean, they played Evil Geniuses and Big, but... and they played Vitality. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Pretty actually not that bad against... I mean, realistically, you should probably put Monty there instead, right? But... I don't know, man. A lot of people had Pain in their Pickems. I saw a lot of that, and actually not a lot of Monty, which is kind of weird. I saw more 4s than fucking both of them combined, almost. But it could go either way. If you've watched any of the Greyhound games, they can go the distance, especially in a best of 3, which these aren't. Lol. Right? You know, and then none of these are best of... But think about it, in best of 1s, right? They've got some good talent on there. They really do. It's just sometimes they make little mistakes that fuck, like accidentally buying a Nova. I don't know, man. Realistically, I'm very certain that G2. I mean, all three of these gotta go through, right? Okay, let's say G2 phase, or not, it's G2 liquid, and ENTs, and OG. I'm pretty confident in those. I don't know. The only reason why I say like maybe not liquid or maybe not phase is because I don't trust these fucking teams. Why are they Why are they in the contenders? So let's just say one of these three fucks up, right? So let's say 1, 2, like 3, 4, 3, 4, or 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't fucking know, man. Fuck. This is tough. I don't know, man. I'll mull over this today at work. Greyhound or Monty? Maybe I'll watch some Monty gameplay. I don't know, my fucking boss is texting me. Are you on your way? Shut the fuck up. I'm not the one who gets suspended every fucking week because I'm absent or drunk on the job or having a mental breakdown because I'm on Xanax. Yeah, I work at 2. What the fuck? Crazy person? Okay, that's my pick'ems. Obviously with the caveat that I may or may not be switching that last slot, maybe back to Payne or back to Monty or fucking some shit. Goodbye.